I've been grinding so hard getting this money. I've been working like I know the drop is coming. Monday to Monday, Sunday to Sunday, you know I'm screen running. Okay, my daddy was a that made me. Claiming that it's love, dog, but it can't be. No, I fell in love with by the age of 13. And my home, it don't reach my Cuban link. I'm living in my rich and middle. I just finished my tour.
We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And, of course, Kenyon Martin. Team moving on here without him.
And it's a trade that it caught me a little off guard, I have to be honest, Kevin. He played such a big part for this team. And really the last guy I expected to see them move.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mobley. No good on the triple. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done. And I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now, here's Melton. Outside Irving. On the wing, Wiggins. Pass to McDaniels. Mobley is screened. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Here's Tatum. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Now, here is Irving. And stolen by Wembanyama. And here's Tatum for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And, Kevin, you got to love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's White missing. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Screen by McDaniel. Back to Irving. The kick out to Mobley. Clock at 4. Down low. Melton. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pulls from the top of the key. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, White gets the three-pointer to fall. White's got 6 points.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Irving drives in. Higgins outside. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the clock. On the wing, Irving. From downtown. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. San Antonio leading by 6. And Wembanyama outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket by Tatum.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Irving. Back to McDaniel. And here is Irving. To the right side. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And yes, it's good.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Rozier with the ball. Outside Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Stolen by Martin. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story. Pass to Martin. Let's go. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Mobley misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Thomas with it. By Rozier. Martin up top. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling it.
You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Clock at 6. And here's Irving. A kick out to Mobley. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Out of bounds. Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Irving. Back to Mobley. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Irving. Mobley a screen. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The shot's good from Irving.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. And Mobley throws it down.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And part of the show tonight, Doris, Kyrie Irving's phenomenal handle.
Hey, Kevin, if you ask any NBA player who their favorite to watch is, many will come up with the name Kyrie Irving. It's the ability to have that elite handle, the footwork, the creativity, the ability to shoot a jumper, the pull-up, the lay-in. This guy is absolutely amazing. The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
Tatum a screen. .104 left in the second quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
If you're going to roll as the screen setter, as Evan Mobley does there, you got to be able to catch and finish. And he does just that.
And stolen by Mobley. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Wiggins. Mobley outside. Pass to McDaniels. Mobley outside. Now Irving. White covering. Back to Mobley. Shoots the three. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timeout called, Cleveland. Outside Tatum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. For the tie, there's McDaniels. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. McDaniels got the first points of the second half here for Cleveland. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
This guy too good of a shooter. It is going to take an awful lot to distract Jason Tatum.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. The Cavaliers have one of the league's stingiest defenses. Evan Mobley says it's tough to be the best defense nowadays. Every team has multiple guys that are super talented. So just hanging our hats on defense every night. All of us are very versatile, can guard multiple positions. That's what makes us so good. Back to you guys.
Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Pass to McDaniels from the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Stolen by McDaniels. One-on-one fast break. Now Wiggins. Outside Irving. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Spurs. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Pass to Melton. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Misses the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Into the lane. Here's Sohan. Hits the three-point bomb. Sohan's got 5.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Cleveland making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Irving. Pass to Melton. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here is McDaniels. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Count that one. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you love the way Tatum will take the mid-range if it opens up to him.
Here's Irving. He's got 12. To the inside. Mobley. The offensive rebound. Poked loose. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Irving. Now Mobley.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Shooting for Cleveland, Evan Mobley. On the line for two.
Free throw good, Mobley. And both free throws good for Mobley.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
1:19 left to play in the third. Rozier with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Martin with it. And Hampton picks him up defensively. And finished off by Martin.
And how about the explosive leaping ability by Martin? A big-time dunker who enjoys hitting this close to the basket. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Tatum. Through contact, Tatum.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Coming off the screen, head is always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Left side, Martin. And the Cavaliers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to Martin. Good if it goes. No good. And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been giving John Wall
31.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Spurs leading by 7. Now Wembanyama. Outside Tatum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And here is Mobley. McDaniels up top. On the wing, Irving. Puts up a deep 3. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. To the paint. Tatum using his size inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From past the arc, gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Pass to Melton. Mobley outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
He hits the second from the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Tipped away. Screen by McDaniel. 18 feet out. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Tatum draws the double. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks that one from the post. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Irving. Goes up off the inbound. And it's good on the layup. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
Left side, Martin. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's off the back rim. No good. Now, here is Irving. Light covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
That's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
And the Spurs making a change here. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Here's Wembanyama. Good D by Mobley.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And stolen by Tatum. And finished off by Martin.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Martin.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now, here's Rozier. And Anthony Melton picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor for yours.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up.
what you want. What's the point at all? I'm living my best life. Got things on the hotline ring. Yeah, baby, if I don't keep it 100 with you, me and you will always have this issue.